All right, guys. We
I
live.
mean, I'll be killing with the intros. I love his intros.
Man, I've been working on video editing, man. We
Big
I'm on
business.
YouTube tutorials, big time.
You know, 2021 already, huh?
Yeah, man, you got to try to improve the product some way.
Yeah, man.
I love it. I love it.
All right, people. So this is if first time watching, it's your boy Josh,
It's your boy Tay.
and we got our special guest today. Too Much Show podcast on there. We got Mr. Jones himself.
In the middle. Mr. Jones in the middle.
Mr. Jones. Oh, my bad. Let me change this.
It's cool. Hey, I'm about to say, I can play Frankie Bew there. So I'm about to say, I
Gotta get the background. It's supposed to be barbershop talk. That's the theme of the show.
I got you. You know, I was in the middle. I was like, you know, the father from Malcolm in the Middle, Breaking Bad. I got you. That's crazy how he did them characters. But anyway, let's get into it, man. What we got today, man?
All right, so if it's your first time watching, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. Also, we're available audio. Podcast is available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. All for free.
Click that bell for notifications so y'all know what's up.
Yes.
Sure. And also, when you get a chance, show the Too Much Show podcast some love, man. Look out for them.
Yeah, we live on Spotify, Periscope, soon to be on YouTube 2021. Make sure y'all look out.
Yeah,
for
man,
that.
We just got out of YouTube jail, so we free now.
They free the real.
Man, they can't keep a man down. They can't keep us down.
You put the horns in the background.
All right. We got Mr. MT.
Like he just committed a crime in the shadows.
Oh man,
MT out there looking like a Bond villain in the background.
He like in a booth. He like in a booth for real.
He look like he about to tell his man's the world domination plan in it.
Daggone right.
I'm gonna cut off all the water supplies in the world till I get $1 billion. Like you about to
my bad be previously on Power.
Hey,
Can't stand none of y'all niggas.
It's good, my brother.
It's good, bro.
What up with it?
What's good, y'all?
All right, man.
Nothing much. What's going on with y'all?
Not much, man.
Hey, man.
So almost into the season, man. Week 16. I'm trying to hear y'all power rankings. I'm just here to mediate and criticize.
Oh, you waiting for Tay hot takes?
Oh
Tay
my
always
God,
he always throw a team. We're like, what? Really? I was like, I guess, man. I guess you the Chris Bayless of the group.
Yeah.
Group
Chris out there.
Okay.
That's Group Chris. He stays sizzling. I feel you.
All right, Tay. So if it's your first time watching, so what we do, we list our top 5 teams, honorable mentions, and then after that we do our bottom 3. You know what I mean, bottom of the barrel, which is no spoiler alerts.
We already know who it is.
Yeah. No bullshit.
All right, so Tay, I'll let you go first.
All right,
you have at number 5.
For me, number 5 will be the Tennessee Titans.
Man, you are a swagger jacket. That's why I had that. Because I had them at 6 last week, man. I'm moving teams up because, the Steelers is taking these L's, bro. They lost to the Bengals, bro.
So number 5 is Derrick Henry. Continue.
Yeah, number 5, I'm going with the Tennessee Titans. I agree with you. That's why I'm going to put at number 5.
I'm going with Derrick Henry at number 5. Number 4.
And who you have at number 4, Tay?
For me, it's in the same division. It's going to be the Indianapolis Colts.
Ooh, you got the Colts. Okay.
So Philly feels some love in December. I love it.
Okay. My number 4 is a little bit different. I'm just moving some teams around. I'm stuck between like 2 teams, bro. Because I want to move. I gotta show Bills Mafia some love, bro.
Yeah,
you've been showing them love all year.
I've been showing Bills Mafia love. I had them at number 4 last week. I'm trying to move. I got to move somebody. I'm going to move the Saints to number 4. I'm going to move the Saints to number 4. I won't move them to number 4. I'm moving the Saints. I had them at 3 last. I'm dropping them down.
Yeah, they fought
because they lost to the best team in the league.
They lost to the 4 Horsemen. Woo!
Yeah. And then Drew Brees looked terrible too. Oh
my God. Drew Brees. He ain't look too right out there. He looked very suspect out there. He looked like he needed a head to that retirement home. Man, he looked like he
need
need
to
to
go
go
to
ahead
Bro's
and
barbecue with them damn ribs.
it looked like he need to get ready for that senior citizen home that apply for that Social Security.
$1.50 a load. That nigga wash.
Oh man. Oh,
That's the
shit.
only reason I dropped him because they ain't look too good out there, man.
$1.50 a load. $1.50 a load.
All right, Tay, who you got at number 3?
Number 3 is the team you just mentioned. Is the Bills. Bills Mafia. Number 3.
Bills Mafia.
Ooh, okay. I got a hot take for you. I moved the Packers down one slot.
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean, this is my hot take.
You hear this,
I got
Aaron?
the Packers at number 3. I'm showing Bills Mafia some love over here. I told you they was 4 last week. I moved them up, man. The Steelers messed it up, man.
Yeah, they messed up a whole rack of people.
I know that's not really a hot take. I don't think that's too much of a hot take though. Just dropping them one slot. I don't think that's too much of a hot take. I don't think that's too much.
Not really.
Not really, for real. When you really think about it, not really. Number 2 for me will be the Green Bay Packers.
Ooh, okay. Cheeseheads. Okay. My number 2, I'm going with Bills Mafia. That's what I got. Bills Mafia. I took them up 2 slots. I'm showing Bills Mafia love out here.
Yeah,
Okay.
we all probably gonna say the same for the number 1. Who you got number 1? Post Mahomes. It got to be Post Mahomes.
Post Mahomes gotta beat the man. Gotta beat him.
Exactly. Beat the man.
And the crazy thing about them is like every week they find different ways to win. Like it's like there is like no. I mean, there's a way to beat them, but they find different ways to win games now. Like it's crazy.
Okay.
So,
Okay. All right, MT, you got any top 5?
did we lose him?
Did we lose him?
Oh, there you go.
Top 5? My man came out of darkness. I'm joking with you, man. Got me the joke, bro. I know you're in the car, bro. All right, you got any top 5s you want to give? I know it's on the spot.
I mean, I pretty much. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's fine. I mean, let me see. Let me go through. I pretty much I got the Chiefs at number 1. Number 2, man, you got to throw the Bills in there, man. They've been running hot lately. In no particular order, though. Definitely got to put the Titans there. I feel like, if we talking about just straight up power rankings, let me see. I feel like, the Colts definitely deserve to be there. We said Packers. And then the Saints, they just lost. But, I mean, they just lost to the Chiefs. So, to me, I would still have the Saints in there. So, that's my 5. I'm going to tell you who's on the rise, though. Hot take. Cowboys.
Oh, my God. See, we should have. Hey, Tay, I told you I should have muted his mic. I knew you about
Cowboys. Honorable
mention.
Hey, man, Mr. Jones, get your man's tested, bro. Get your man tested. Your man high as a kite over there, man.
I would specify it. I would say Cowboys defense has really stepped up the past couple of weeks.
They had 6 turnovers in 2 weeks.
And Aldon Smith in particular, like I was telling MT, I have a hot take. I think Aldon Smith gonna mess around and lead the league in sacks next year. Because this year was just a warm up.
How many years did he sign?
Huh?
How many years did he sign?
Well, it was only 1 year, so like
I don't think he got a long-term deal. I think it's like
just 1 year.
He ain't going nowhere. He'll be back. I don't think he's going nowhere else. I think he could be back.
Because sometimes how it goes. He got that one big year, and somebody else can come right in and
exactly
$20 million.
Exactly. Somebody come in.
Somebody
come in. Who's hungry. He get his little, deal or his paycheck. Then he back to smoking weed, sipping lean, and being a thug.
But no, he'll be back though because they actually freed DeMarcus Lawrence up, but DeMarcus Lawrence has been stepping up his play the past few weeks as well.
He has.
Like they need to resign him because like he for 4 years off, man, he was the best player on the line by far.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my hot take next year. I think he's going to lead the league in sacks, or at least be top 3.
Okay.
I was about to say I could actually probably see that for real, because he always been one of those top sack leaders in the league ever since he played. Like every year,
he had like 30 his first 2 years.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised.
You know what I mean? That's the real definition of heating up. You know.
Okay. Well, I don't believe in your hot take. I say y'all are playing better, but I'm not gonna say y'all to rise like y'all gonna make it in the top five, man. But
Hell no.
I give y'all
Hell
credit.
no.
I
No,
give
we're
you
not
credit.
in the
no.
top
All right, if
five.
you would have said that, I'd say Tay, we might have to
Hell no.
suspend
We
MT
still
for
gonna get like this.
like,
We
he
still
might
gonna
have
get
to
like
get checked
20th
out.
pick in the draft,
Yeah.
maybe higher.
But hey, look though. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, one more honorable mention that we need to give, and this is on a serious note. Baltimore Ravens, man.
Oh yeah, we was about to go on our honorable mentions.
Okay.
I said even though the Steelers lost, I'm still gonna put them somewhere in the top 10. They dropped down a lot.
That
I want to say also
It's
the
the offense.
Browns are playing pretty good too.
The Steelers
Yeah.
are honorable. The Steelers are honorable mention, but I've been saying that this whole season. Once you strip down everything from what they did, they have not played well against high level competition.
Yeah,
Except
they
for
also
the
got
Titans. Except for the
yeah.
Titans.
They beat the Titans and the Ravens. Those are like the two best teams on their record on their resume.
At that time,
But,
yeah. At the time,
Yeah.
I would say it on their resume. They had a
Yeah,
lot of
'cause
injuries on
Cowboys.
defense and stuff like that. Though.
Yeah, because we almost beat them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to show the Colts some love. Colts somewhere in the top 10. I don't think they on the lower tier, but they outside looking in.
yeah. Bucks still in.
Oh man, I don't know what's up with the Falcons, bro. They just know how to blow a lead, bro. They just can't get that out of their system, bro.
Especially against Tom Brady. Oh my
Tom
god.
Brady was like, "Oh, we."
Oh, it's like watching LeBron in Cleveland versus Toronto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it's like.
Yeah, he owned it. He owned their ass.
Yeah, bro. They
they
can't.
Yeah, he be putting them to work on Georgia Avenue. That's what he be doing.
Now, I think they just choke when they see LeBron or something. Like, bro, they just like stop missing shots, making mistakes, turning the ball over. I'm like, man.
Bro, it's inexcusable to have a 17-0 lead in the first quarter and you still lose.
I mean, here's the thing though. I'm going to be honest. 17-0 in the first quarter is not a lot. If you have a
it's still a lot of time.
17,
That's enough time to come back.
that's
Yeah,
more
it's 3
than enough
possessions.
time. Now,
Yeah.
if you have a 17-point lead in the fourth quarter, then that's a problem. Like they had against the Cowboys.
Yeah.
That's still the worst all-side kick I've seen in my life. We're going to get into that in too much show in a couple of weeks, man. 2020 bum-ass plays of the year. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, it is a lot of them.
I'm going to tell you, number one come from the fans, but we'll talk about that too now.
Oh, man, before we get into movies, anything on your mind, sports related? You got James Harden acting a fool.
Yep. We're going to talk about that too.
I mean, well
what you think, MT?
Yeah,
I don't want to steal too much of your thunder. Save it for the show, but yeah.
No, I was just gonna say his cancerous demeanor. How can I put it? Attitude or spirit has spilled over because Houston they damn near didn't have anybody playing the other night for opening night. They
6 players. Six players was active.
Boogie Cousins was out for violating the protocol. Yeah, and I'm like, Boogie, you the last one who need to be out here bullshitting because you can't stay healthy or keep a job for real.
Yeah. John Wall was another one too.
Yeah, John Wall. They all want to be out at the strip club playing, joking around, doing whatever BS. That's fine if that's what y'all want to do, but don't sit up there. Don't do the Houston organization like that, especially now since they have a black head coach. You know what I'm saying? Because now you making him look bad like he don't have control of the team. And then now, if he gets fired the first season, it's not on him. It's on them. It's on y'all.
Yeah, James acting like a brat, man. Because I ain't gonna lie, when he was in Houston, they gave him everything he wanted.
Of course,
he still ain't win.
He was the guy. He was the guy for Houston. He was the guy. Like
they had a short window. They only had like a 2-year window to win, bro. They had Chris Paul got injured. That was like literally they.
That was the start of his downfall.
Chris Paul that was their one shot. They only had like a 2-year window to win the championship.
Yep.
Chris Paul was the start of that downfall. When he wanted to get control of the team, and James Harden wasn't trying to let that joint happen, got him up out of there.
I think it would have worked if James Harden would have played more off the ball.
And I've been saying that for the last few years.
He too lazy.
Yeah.
He fought the cheat code to get to the line now.
Yeah.
Why would he?
Yeah. But you're seeing now lately they let it slide in the regular season, But that postseason,
What was that game they missed? What, like 20? How many? What? How many 23s? I forgot how many threes. It was a lot.
that was last
It
year.
was.
That was
Yeah,
last
wasn't
year.
it like 20 or something? Don't
Mhm.
quote me on that.
22
Hey,
to
look,
be
man,
exact.
and I'm just gonna say this right now. You know, I know a lot of people, and I'm gonna repeat it again on Sunday's show,
Talk
just to
that
let
shit.
the people know. The Lakers and the Heat were on 22 days rest before the season started. If LeBron and the because people always just talk about LeBron and the Lakers, we also need to talk about the Heat as well. But if they don't make the championship this year, I'm not going to hold it against them. I'm not. Just for lack of rest, lack of you know what I'm saying? Like Kyrie and them had 4 off seasons.
Yeah.
They did.
That's the
So
boogeyman back.
exactly. So well, yeah, and KD is back as well. He was recovering from injury, but he had a nice long rest. The way Steve Nash got them boys playing, man, they looked good last night. Kyrie had 24 in the first half.
Yeah, 24.
Man, it's gonna be something. So yeah, I won't be as tough on LeBron this year if they don't win the chip. Now next year, I'm coming full force.
Okay, so you're gonna go easy. Okay.
Yeah, because you gotta think about it too. KD is in a perfect situation. Like he can dominate a game with 17, 18 shots.
Yeah,
Kyrie don't mind taking 25 when he need to.
exactly. And here's what's crazy about KD, and this was something that Prime pointed out. Salute to Lonnie Harrell or whatever. KD has now gone back into the mode of being a role player. Like he's a superstar role player, if that makes sense. I know it's like an oxymoron, but it's like he lets, as far as like what Mr. Jones said, as far as offensive output, Kyrie Irving is going to jack up 25 to 27 shots.
If he
The
needs
other
to.
guy there, Levert, he's going to jack up about 20 attempts. KD, like Mr. Jones said, only needs about 15 to 18, and he probably going to knock down at least 50% of them.
He going to the line for sure.
And he's going to the line, and he's going to knock down threes in your face. And it's just going to be so effortless. Like, Lord, please, whatever you do, hear my prayers for 2021. Please keep Kevin Durant healthy. Please keep Mr. Kyrie Irving healthy. Because that's going to be something to see, especially in the playoffs. My God. And they play defense, and they can stretch the floor. Oh, my goodness.
Shout out to Lonnie Harrell. He should be a college coach somewhere. Real talk.
Yeah.
That's a
well,
DC legend right there. Georgetown legend right there. For real.
Well, he said that he's received offers, but he's just not ready yet. He loves spending time, developing the high school female girls and everything.
Oh, yeah. Shout out Marissa Coleman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He got them girls balling, man.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, they do look good. I mean, like I said, they look good. They damn sure look good.
Yeah, he got a couple of them in Maryland right now. He got one in Maryland right now. She hooping. Yeah.
He talking about the Nets. He talking about the Nets. He ain't following
he talking about the Nets. I follow everything basketball. My bad. High school, all that. But anyway, yeah. And what about the Shaq and the Fool play earlier, man? What about Paul George?
Your man Paul George.
My man gave it to David Aldridge at the wing. David Aldridge is wide open.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Jamal Rashad for the alley.
Playoff P. Playoff P. I'm gonna just say this, and then Josh, you go ahead. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Playoff P. You better get your shit together. Kawhi has already issued the announcement. He will exercise his player option. Well, he doesn't know if he's going to exercise his player option or not. That basically depends on how you act in the playoffs. If you help him get to the ship, he will probably stay and extend himself. If you don't, you sign that 5-year extension for nothing because your ass will be rotting in LA.
But here's the bullshit behind it, though. Kawhi need to help himself, too. It ain't like he was balling, too, in the playoffs.
Yeah, he choked on that game, too.
No, he did.
Yeah,
they all choked on that game.
But Kawhi was never an offensive guy to carry the team like that.
He wasn't. Like Toronto was a unicorn year.
Remember, he's
Kawhi been in lucky situations in the perfect situation, the perfect storm, in my opinion. Because when he's with the Spurs, look at it. He had Tony Parker, Tim Duncan, Mono. He didn't really have to be the guy that carried the team.
He had to play defense. He had to carry it on defense. Them niggas.
No, I'm talking about, but it wasn't all on Kawhi Leonard though. It wasn't like he was the leader. He was the forefront. That was like post after they got old and retired.
Yeah,
Toronto was just the perfect situation.
Yeah, he ain't become like the guy until he went to Toronto. Like that's what
Yeah,
he
let's
became.
keep it
Yeah,
100.
because
Let's keep it 100. If Clay and KD didn't get injured, they wouldn't have won that championship. Let's keep it 100. Let's
Oh yeah,
keep
we
it
know that.
all the
Oh,
way
yeah.
100. We all know it was like a lucky
What you
situation.
hold on? What you say, Mr. Jones? What you say?
oh yeah, I played hypotheticals. I remember
Hypothetical. I'm just saying. Come
No.
on.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah, I played
I
hypotheticals.
remember. Because
I
I
remember
remember on our
two
show,
years ago. 2 years ago,
you
Blog
don't want
Talk
to give the
Radio.
man his credit. You don't want to give him his
Yeah,
credit. I told
yeah,
you.
yeah.
If
You ain't want to give
Kevin
me credit.
Durant, we didn't even need Clay. If Kevin Durant was
You
out
tripping?
there,
Yeah, they would have won.
Toronto
They would
would
Nah,
not have won
They
that
would have won.
series.
They would have
nah,
lost in like 6.
nah,
Yeah, they would have
They
lost.
would have lost like in 6.
nah.
They
He
lost
needed
the
At
Clay
best, they
series
too.
probably would have won like
anyway.
1 game, bro.
They
He
lost
needed
the
Clay
series.
too.
Yeah.
He needed Clay too.
No, he didn't.
Yes,
They
he
didn't
did.
need
Nah, they
Clay.
could have won it without Clay.
They could have
Toronto
won it
didn't have
without
enough
Clay.
firepower, like offensive firepower, to go toe to toe with the
Exactly.
Warriors
As long
at
as
the
you
time.
had Kevin.
Wasn't Van
Clay,
Fleet going off these playoffs?
Clay just would have been a dagger in
Who's
the
gonna
heart.
check
Like
Van
he was
Fleet?
like an overkill.
What you
Who's
mean?
gonna
Who was going to check Van Fleet?
He
Put
was killing
Draymond
the
Green and
playoffs.
smack his silly ass around.
Draymond ain't do shit. He ain't do shit. He was healthy in the playoffs in last season. Triple single.
Well,
That's all
I never did like. I
That
never did
nigga
like.
averaged a jack in the box special.
Yeah,
Triple single.
You so disrespectful.
I never
Jack
did
in
like.
the
I never like. I mean, I ain't gonna say I never, but man, Draymond always rubbed me the wrong way.
You ain't like Draymond?
His
I never
value was
did.
overrated because of today's game.
I wouldn't say he's overrated. I just
His
say if
value is. His value
I would
is
say he's
because of
value in the
today's game.
Warriors system. I say that, but if he went somewhere else, I don't think he'd be a household name. That's just
It's
mine.
today's game. If he played 20 years ago, I know y'all like going back in the day, but if he played 20 years ago, he'd be
You pulling out your time machine?
he'd be Kendall Gill. He'd be Kendall Gill if best. And Kendall
Nah,
Gill would have gave him a
he been a
bucket.
good player back in the day, but nowadays it's more skill, more involvement. So the game, the standards is a little bit different.
It was more
See,
skill.
my thing, what skill? What is more skill to you? They might be more athletic, but I don't think they have more
today
skill
athletes
fundamentally.
Fundamentally,
They don't.
Today
Fundamentals
athletes
is
are more
skills.
skilled than today athletes are
Fundamental
more
is
skilled
skills.
than the 90s.
They had less fundamentals.
So back in the 90s, what big man was shooting threes? Like required to shoot a jumper. Let's keep it 100.
No, hold on. You
Rick
just
Smith?
asked 2 different questions.
It's not. I'm just naming like nowadays you have to have a jumper now. Back in the day,
you might have had a jumper back then. Rick Smith.
Rick Smith
The
definitely had
exceptions don't swallow the rule, but nowadays everybody somewhat every star got to have a jumper. You know that. What are they saying about Giannis? He don't have no jumper.
Hold on.
Back in the 90s, you know damn well they wouldn't say nothing.
Every star had a mid range in the 90s. Who has a mid range in today's game still? Ever did DeMar DeRozan still?
How
He
tall
only
was
wanted to
Tony?
still shoot mid-range.
KD got a nice mid-range. KD got a nice mid-range.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Tony Coach, he was tall. He was taking threes and mid-ranges back then.
You know that wasn't that
Even
common.
Patrick Ewing was shooting mid-ranges.
Most of the 3-point shooters, the jumpers was what we call specialists. They was like a specialist in that category. I'm just bringing context to them. The game was different back then. That's what I'm saying.
I agree. Now
you got to have more well-rounded game now. That's what all I'm saying.
Because I think in the 90s, like mostly like what 2 guards was 3-point shooters at the time. At the time, I'm just saying at the time. 90s,
mainly was number 2. For
threes,
it was mainly number 2. Shooting guards, mainly was shooting guards.
We had some threes shooting back then. But what's mainly number 2 is like the Reggie Millers in the world.
Yeah, I'm about to say because they.
I'm just saying like you got to have more well-rounded game now. I'm just saying. Back in the day, you could just be like a special, like you could just be the rebound guy. You the man.
See, the argument will always continue because one element you take out the 90s, you can add then, and then vice versa. Because I mean, I can say they don't have no post game now.
They have none.
No, they don't. Because your sentence is.
Let me tell you something.
That's all they are.
Let me tell you something. If Sean Kemp played in this era, that nigga be averaging about 25 to 30, banging on.
Larry Johnson as well. Larry Johnson as well. And Larry Johnson could shoot.
Well, I don't know about Larry Johnson. Larry Johnson be in the 20s though.
No, what? Yeah, he'd be in the 20s.
Larry Johnson in 93.
I would say he'd be having 30. No, I don't see 30. I say 20.
Y'all never see Grandmama come out of UNLV.
I know who Larry Johnson is. I'm not disrespecting Larry Johnson.
You know who he is. I know you know who he is.
I know he is. But don't be disrespectful to today's athletes though.
I'm not being disrespectful.
The game is
more athletic. They more athletic
faster.
and they dribble. Dribbling is at another level because defense remains the same, but there's so many dribble moves they got now. The Euro step wasn't even anything back then. Now everybody
it's like
And the game is much faster. It's way much faster than the 90s, bro.
Because
you can look at the old 90s game and look at today. It's
I
night
can't
and
say
day.
that because I can't
Yes, it
say that
is,
because
bro.
I can watch a game from '88 that's just as fast.
80s is different. 80s they had the fast.
Did you see the pace? The Pistons and
The
Lakers in
90s
the
is
finals.
when it got slowed down, bro. That's when it got slow. 90s is when it got slow. Look at the 80s. Look at Showtime Lakers. Look at Showtime Lakers. Celtics.
I don't know.
They was running at a much faster pace. The 90s is when they slowed down.
Well,
I get the,
yeah, that's how it was.
I mean, Josh, I get the point that you're making, but you still had some teams that were pushing the pace, like the Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns pushed the pace. The Seattle Supersonics pushed the pace.
2 teams.
The Orlando Magic with young Shaq, they were pushing the pace.
It wasn't that common though, bro.
Nah,
that's what I'm trying. The exceptions don't swallow the rule. The rule still stands. You can name like one team that had a fast pace. And I think Majority wasn't running that.
Yeah, and I also think the difference now is like the ball spreads out a little bit more than it did in the 90s too.
Yes.
Because if you think about it, look at the shot attempts of like some of your top guys in the NBA from the 90s.
Yeah, everything is drive and kick nowadays.
Yeah, everything is drive
and scoring from the wing. Everything's about scoring from the wing. It's no like in the paint. Back in the day, it was about who owned the paint. Pretty much won the game.
Illegal defense changed everything.
Yes, I'm about to say
changed everything.
Because I'm about to say it ain't that you just get that drink to MJ in the top.
I ain't gonna lie. I think that's one of the worst rules never happened too. I hate the fact that they got rid of illegal defense. I hate that fact because it's no more 1-on-1.
It's no more 1-on-1.
Yeah, you're right.
Everything's zone.
Because that's one thing I would say definitely is no comparison. The defense was better in the 90s. It was better defenders in the 90s.
Of course it was.
Yeah, it was. I give you that, but because the rules, you got the rules lighten up. They try to make it more offensive friendly. Because the NBA was like getting slowed down. It was sort of getting more. So they try to figure out ways to make more offensive.
Well, that's the Pistons. That's the Pistons rule. I call it.
Of course, because you had. I was about to say that it was the Pistons. Because here's the issue that we had. It was the Pistons and the Spurs. You literally had 6 points, and they would score like 82. Like that shit was trash at some time.
Yeah, I watched old 90s games, bro. They was like low scoring games, like 75 to 86. Like, and it was just slow each quarter. Like they was maybe 15, 20 points a quarter.
But you also got to throw in the Indiana Pacers in that pace too, though.
Yeah, they did the same thing too.
They did the same thing.
You don't believe me? Actually, watch one of the old 90s, like a Knicks game. It was pretty much free throws for the most of the game.
Let me give you the Pacers lineup and let me know who's fast on that team. Mark Jackson, Reggie Miller, the Davis brothers. I mean, Rick Smith, Chuck Perkins off the bench was slow as hell. All of them.
Man. I don't want to go pre-80s. I don't want to go pre-80s. I'm not going to talk bad about pre-80s.
No, well,
NBA was pretty.
That's a cartel era. They always
60s and 70s, bro. Like, come on, son.
People was going to jail for murder in the 70s.
Yes.
Bro, they was drinking beer at halftime, smoking a cigar on the bench.
Yeah.
Drinking cognac on the sideline. Come on, son.
Hey, bro, niggas had post office jobs. Niggas had part-time jobs at the post office.
Like they was working 9 to 5 before.
Man, Will Chamberlain playing against
They was smoking. They was smoking.
Man was a roof in the daytime. Come on, son.
Hey, bro, they was out there. They was out there working at Pop Copy.
Yeah, they was drinking beers at halftime and shit. Yeah,
That's what
Coach up here smoking a whole cigar, doing a halftime speech.
They had right beside the Gatorade is a fifth of goddamn cognac sitting right beside the goddamn water.
It's crazy. It was so many all-stars in the 80s that ruined their life because of crack. Like the main example was Richardson from the Knicks. Y'all remember him?
Oh yeah.
I forgot what. Yeah. Hey, Tate, what was that? It was like the Knicks team in the 70s. They did a drug test. The whole team was on coke. Hey,
that was
JoJo Richardson and the boys.
Yeah,
bro.
But now they was doing it in the 80s. The last example of crack ruining career was probably Tony Dumas from Phoenix. Yeah, that dude was a beast. And if they had him when they played Jordan at full strength, it might have been a different series.
Yeah, man. Coke was heavy back in the day, bro. Like,
of course it was.
Not everybody was on drugs.
Nigga, Coke was like that in the 80s and the early 90s. Okay, you wasn't nobody.
Even in the 70s, bro. That's the drug era. That's why when old heads talk bad about today, I'm like, bro, Y'all was doing drugs. Y'all was doing the same thing back in the
Yeah,
day.
that's why
Yeah.
one of my favorite movies have it is a playground because that was like everybody in the 80s.
Yes, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the difference was this though. The only difference is they weren't like how can I put it? Drug selling was more celebrated back then versus drug
Yeah.
use. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Jay
you know what I'm
said
saying?
it.
Like,
I don't play the God. I play the God E.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like the OGs that I grew up around, if they even caught their, people in their camp or whatever else, you know what I'm saying, doing drugs or, you know what I'm saying, doing stuff like that, they'd tell them, dog, you don't stop using them, I'm gonna shoot you in your fucking hands. Like, they'd tell them that. Or beat
I
their ass.
mean, that was pretty much in the mafia too. That used to be outlawed, but even in the 80s, they broke the rules.
Yep.
That tell you how powerful
Nah,
coke
bro,
was.
bro, crack was brought in a lot of money, bro. You gotta bring it. You gotta bring context. Crack brought a lot
Yeah,
of money.
I know.
Local
Thank you,
drug
CIA.
dealers, bro.
Thank you,
Those niggas
CIA.
making bread.
Mm-hmm.
We
'Cause
know
I got
who's
old
living
heads
boys
that used
about
to
that
say
man.
back in the day, pre-crack, like niggas didn't even have automatic weapons, bro. They had like pistols.
Exactly. They had pistols.
And when
that's
crack
what
came in,
they
everybody was getting like Tech Nines and all this other stuff. He's like, bro, that's what happened, bro. Brought in the money.
Let
It was
me ask
easy
you
money
this:
back in the day.
do this sound far fetched? All this shit happened because they try to take down the Black Panthers.
I know, right?
Well, I would say this: the government was involved. I wouldn't say it wasn't necessarily only black people. I think they were just targeting anybody who was an addict, who was susceptible to drugs. That's why I think they was doing.
But why dominate so much in the urban communities in general, though?
Because I mean, a lot of people. I'm not gonna. A lot of people in urban was more susceptible to drugs back in the day. You gotta bring context to back in the day. A lot of people was doing drugs. Like you got like weed was a big thing. Like maybe boomers during that generation. Just about everybody smoked weed back in the day, bro.
Yeah.
Don't let your parents lie to you. Everybody, just about
But it
everybody.
wasn't no
They used to
crackhead
use
hippies. It wasn't no
somebody.
crackhead hippies. It was everybody in the
Exactly.
ghetto.
You forgot the
Hey.
hippies too. Hippies was doing drugs
In
too,
some
bro.
way, somehow, these poor people was affordable to keep buying this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Crack wasn't cheap.
I
That's why I always
don't know
thought it was part
how
of
much
his
was-
design.
I don't know what the price of how much was. I don't know what the price of.
Nah. You can get a dime of crack for like $10. It was
But
cocaine.
$10 was a lot of
that
money
was
in the
expensive.
'80s, bro. You gotta bring context.
Yeah,
$10 was a
inflation.
lot of
You got
money
to
in
talk
the
about
80s.
inflation, bro.
Inflation, $10
That's like
is a
50
lot
now.
of money, bro.
That's like
That's
50
like
now.
that's equivalent to $50 of the day. Bro.
Yeah, that's like 50 now.
The cost of living, it might be even more if you factor in the cost of living.
Come on, man. Stop.
Because you got to fact the average person in the '80s wasn't making. We can look it up. The average person in the '80s wasn't making that much money, bro.
Shit,
Compared to
Reagan,
now.
but Reagan, no.
Not legally. Not legally.
Now, I'm talking about
Reagan,
legal.
no.
Like a 9 to 5 guy.
Like
Man, we
like
can
reported income. Gotcha.
Yeah, bro. But it's a whole bunch of factors into the crack. You forgot the de-industrialization of the inner cities. A lot of people lost their jobs, bro. Like
Yeah, a
factory
lot,
jobs.
yeah.
That brought
That's what I'm
depression, so
saying.
people went to
But a
drugs.
lot of people that had
It's all
jobs
the
that
same
was out
factors
there
in.
was doing crack too to stay functional.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say one. I'm not gonna say one thing did it all. I'm gonna say it was a bunch of events that led up to it. That's the best way I can say it. It was like a perfect storm for a drug era to happen.
At that time, that was a perfect
But
storm.
can we all agree Hoover started all that shit though?
Oh yeah, yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I ain't gonna get too woke. I don't want FBI. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we just got out. We just got out. Yeah.
Yeah, stop.
No,
Stop.
Come on,
Let's
Mr.
go
Jones. We just
let's
got
go
out.
to the
We
movie.
just got out.
Let's go
Haven't
to the
been
movie.
24 hours yet.
Yeah, free my mans. Let's go to the movies. We're not about to do this. Let's go to the movies.
He said,
Let's go to
free
the
my
movies.
man. Let's go
Yeah,
to
we had
the
it.
movie.
Hit the brakes on that real quick. All right, guys. Let's talk about these movies. Next thing you know, we get flagged again. I'm like this. I'm like,
Oh, yeah, I'm about to say Free the World Part 2. My bad.
the world, man. Hey, what y'all feel about this $600 stimulus check, man? Y'all gonna buy that PS5 or Xbox? What y'all?
First of all,
There's gonna be a lot of PS5s and Xbox purchase. That's all I'm gonna say.
Xbox already in my house. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm good. Number two, I'm okay with the $600 stimmy, but they need to just go ahead and let Trump be the GOAT and go ahead and prove what he wants to do. Hey, okay? Let us get that 2K.
You want
But
that
that's
two
my
bands?
thing.
Okay. You want those two bands?
If we get that 2K though, is it going to affect us tax wise?
No, they already
No,
put it
it's
in
gonna
there.
it's gonna affect us long term. It's gonna affect us long term inflation when we get older. When we get retired, it's gonna affect us.
I mean, listen.
Well, it don't matter.
things
Our
are
Social
going up
Security
anyway.
already gone. Our Social Security already been gone.
Yeah. Oh no. It ain't gonna be no Social Security by the time we retire.
Yeah,
But,
I'm about to say.
it's dead.
Whatever you
Yeah.
listen, whatever you've saved, that is what you will have.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
better
'cause
get that out. You better get that
if
Roth
I was
account.
you,
You better get that
and
IRA
hit,
now.
well, hold on that. And I'm telling you all right now, make sure you get you all a whole life insurance policy. You
Yep.
could get one. I know I'm paying
Yeah.
like one something for $1 million one. Guess what? After 10 years, I can borrow from it. Don't have to pay the money back. That is what you want to
Yep.
do.
And if you want to be cheap, they do have dismember with ones for
Hey,
free.
man,
Up
and
to
don't forget about
50,000.
401k. You know what I mean?
401s, yeah, 401s.
Money ain't
Yeah,
gonna be the.
yeah,
We ain't gonna have the same buying power when we get older.
yeah.
You
No,
know,
of course
inflation.
not.
So,
And I'm
yeah.
gonna be honest with y'all. 401k, just not to be too woke, and then we get to the movies. But even with the 401k, y'all
Yeah,
need
it
to
got
look.
me. When COVID
Y'all
first hit,
Yeah, with that, and y'all need to look into with the 401k what banks are holding your 401k money,
yes,
because
yes.
everybody
Yeah.
keep talking about all this prison reform and they want to lock black people up. I guarantee you, if y'all trace back and look at a lot of the banks that are rotating y'all 401ks, sorry about that, guess what's going to happen? You are now supporting banks that support private prisons. Plain and
Yep,
simple.
Darknesses. Okay, man.
yep.
I
You
know,
can
man. It's
always get a
crazy how the
private.
light
You can
went out.
always get a private IRA though. You can always get a
Man,
private.
out here. Go ahead and put a flashlight out, man. Just start doing like a scary story. Like boom.
Yeah.
I'm joking with you, man.
But no, that's something we need to focus on 2021, man.
Yeah,
Financially, man, we gotta
Yeah.
get over. Us
But I
brothers
think
need to get
people
over.
should have other investments outside of just a 401k. You should have an investment
Definitely.
account. You should have
Yeah.
diversified funds. A lot of people don't even know what they investing in their
OnlyFans
401k.
account, all of it. Just get
Man,
the money, baby.
come on, man. What's wrong with OnlyFans, man? It's a business. I ain't gonna knock
That's
the
why I
hustle.
said
I
that's why I said
Yeah,
get the
yeah,
I'm
money.
not the
definitely.
Tell you how many subscriptions you got. I'm
hey,
joking. I'm
chill.
joking.
You know what I'm saying? Get the money.
I'm not, say I ain't gonna knock the hustle. But they say
Don't
the
knock.
average. They say the average chick that got an OnlyFans don't even make that much money. I think it's
Nah,
$144.
because they take
Only the top
they
10%.
Yeah.
Nah, it's only the top was here's the thing with the OnlyFans thing. Because so many people are using it's just like anything else. It's just like when at first when all that stuff was coming out, when you had your 5 links and all that, and people was, oh, I'm making money. Once people start getting hip to it and it gets oversaturated,
Yeah.
because here's what's happening. Number one, one thing that I seen is like some of the new up and comers, your subscription prices is too high. You talking about some $19.99 a month where you look average, you the around the way joint that I know I can smash. You know what I'm saying? If I just bring over a bottle of Henny or a bottle of Crown or something, versus you got the joint that got the plastic surgery, who's sitting up here getting smashed by the rappers and whoever else, and she only won $4.99. Guess where I'm going?
Yeah.
Guess where I'm
And then
going?
another
Yeah.
thing too, the smart ones too also got premium Snapchat.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's the other
Supply,
thing.
it's called
That's the other
supply
thing.
demand,
That's
man.
more than one.
Supply
That's more
demand.
than one stream of rent. That's more than one stream of
But
revenue.
Tay already hit me up to the OnlyFans.
Yeah,
He
I was about
said
to
it's
say.
not also about subscriptions. It's about, I guess, what is 101s and stuff like
yeah,
that.
it's one.
Yeah,
Well,
Something like that. I forgot.
101.
You was explaining it. I didn't know it was all that. I
Yeah,
thought it
it's
was just like a Netflix subscription.
yeah,
That's what I
it's
thought.
like
no,
They be like, give me
here's
100 for a one-on-one private call for like 15 minutes.
exactly. Yep.
I was about to say that, and see, and that's what a lot of them are lazy and don't have that dedication. Because like I was trying to tell some girl when she was doing it, she's like, yeah, but dudes be creeps on there asking me for pictures of this, pictures of that. I'm like, okay, you tax them. That's all.
Get
Like,
the head, man.
bro,
Well,
you
it was.
selling.
It,
At the
yeah,
end of the day, you selling them a dream. You don't have to
yeah,
have
man.
sex with them or nothing. So if they ask
Yeah,
you for a
and
picture,
if you want to do it, you gotta do it. No, you
Yeah.
can't.
Hey man, did you hear about the girl was charging like for a bath water? Niggas was paying like $500 for it. I'm like, are you
that's
I
what I'm
mean,
saying.
serious, bro?
you gotta think about it. This
$500.
motherfuckers on Dr. Phil that sold their virginity for
Nah,
over
it's
a
true.
million.
Look it up. I'm not joking. I'm not
So
joking.
we ain't just gonna skip over that like we ain't
No,
just
it's
get that
true.
shit.
It's true.
Like
Yeah,
Look, they
no,
got a
it's
drink that
true.
make
It is the truth.
like 10K a month just to act like a dog on OnlyFans, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the
All and
foot
everything,
fetishes
bro.
and the foot fetishes are crazy.
It's a
The
fetish,
foot,
man.
the
Yeah,
foot fetishes, the BDSM, the little
Yeah,
submissive
I'm about to
joints
say,
that
food,
walk around the
food,
dog.
food is one too.
yeah,
Yep,
food
food.
drink
Like
too.
Amber Rose
Yeah.
caking off that just to
what's
eat dinner.
the what's the dude? What Sauce Walker? What's the dude? His girl made like 10 racks just
Oh
off
yeah,
showing her feet
yeah.
on 1 month.
Yeah,
Like if he had OnlyFans, I'm like, are you serious?
But the
Man,
funny
I ain't
thing,
know it was that. I ain't
yeah,
know
but
he was
they
that
gotta
dirty.
They gotta
Right.
make that though, cause I think what OnlyFans taking like 30% off the top, so they gotta make that.
Oh yeah,
They
they
gotta
doing
make
like
that.
they doing like a Uber thing, like a Uber. You know how Uber
But
Yeah.
that's
you
but see,
oh.
but like literally with the OnlyFans, bro, like that song that goes down in the DMs. Yes, like when you private message, first of all, chicks even charge just for you to private message. So then once they got you in there, then once you start requesting stuff, boom, they name their price, and that's the name of the game. Because the average, like, yeah, obviously you're supposed to upload content, you know what I'm saying, keep it fresh, but the main thing is going in the DMs and reeling these suckers in and making them think that they got a chance of seeing you. Man, let me tell you something.
I ain't gonna knock the hustle. If I had
Yeah.
money, I would invest in like having a production company to do it. Tay,
Man,
we talked
I don't
about
even
this,
need
and
a
Tay was like,
production
"Hey, bro,
company.
we gotta have more values." I was like, "Bro,
I don't even need a production company. Most of these chicks are recording these videos on GoPros and the latest iPhone.
all you need is an iPhone and great lighting. You don't need too much money. You gotta spend
That's
time.
what I'm saying.
Doing production was like 15, 20 years ago. Everybody
That's what I'm saying.
independent now, doing it for
Yeah.
themselves, own channels
Listen.
and everything.
Exactly. All you need is some joints that's willing and who's actually gonna put in the work and not be lazy. That's all it is.
Man, you can do like a league type of, you know what I mean, shared revenue partnership or something like that. Certain, yeah, that's all you gotta do, man. I ain't gonna knock the
The
hustle.
only thing I do partnership with is the space. If
Oh,
somebody got a nice space.
I'd be a
Oh,
silent
yeah.
owner. I just don't want that reputation. Like, it's like, oh man, these dudes got rich off on the OnlyFans. I'm like,
Man,
well,
listen, let me tell you something.
Yeah, well, you
Don't
have
none
to.
of that first of all, it's taxable
Thank you.
income.
You
And
have
then
to.
number two, don't none of that shit matter. And you can be jealous of me all you want to. And while your ass is
Yeah.
sitting up here driving around in your broke ass Toyota or Honda, I'll be driving right past you in my Rolls Royce.
Larry
bitch.
Flint.
hey,
Okay.
it's legal. It's
Well, don't
legal. It's
shoot
not illegal. You're not doing anything
Yeah, I'm
illegal.
about to say you're not
Exactly.
All
doing
you doing, yeah, you know. I'd
Yeah.
rather you be a part of OnlyFans and sell drugs.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Thank
like
you.
if I had to pick,
Thank
I'm like, I'd rather you
Yeah.
do that than
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're not really hurting nobody. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, she gonna
And I
pay
think
for it
that-
when she like a grandma or something like that.
Yeah.
But when
And
she
I-
get older, she ain't worried about that now.
Yeah, but I think the only thing is about it. We seen it with all the apps, like everything that's popular. What's going to be the timeline of it? Because we seeing it now. Some like Snapchat starting to fall back a little bit, Twitter a little bit, but Twitter not as much. But
Well,
not
no,
OnlyFans won't
Twitter-
be around for a while because
Yeah, I'm about
COVID.
to say Twitter is going to be around just for simply people always stay
Twitter
beefing
never
on
going.
Twitter.
Yeah.
For
Twitter
whatever
never
reason,
going. Twitter's never
people
going
always
anymore.
going back and forth beefing on Twitter for whatever reason.
Yeah, a lot of people rant on Twitter,
Yeah,
like
on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
frustration
the
now, like,
easiest access to celebrity, so Twitter would never
Exactly.
go away.
yeah, man.
Yeah, so Twitter ain't going nowhere. Well, the next app right now that everybody keep talking about, but I think it's going to burn out fast.
You
But
talking about Clubhouse?
yeah, Clubhouse, the OnlyFans
Yeah.
chicks
Clubhouse is
be
like
on
the new
there
thing.
too. Yeah, the OnlyFans chicks be on there. They don't even be doing pictures. They just do their
Yeah.
voice and if you want me to moan and all that, cash out me $25. Then the dude is
TikTok
sitting there.
killer too. TikTok killer too.
Yeah, TikTok killer.
Yeah.
Jeez, man. I didn't know people was paying all this money. I'm like, man, I'm in the wrong.
Bruh,
I gotta get
Why don't you
cut
think
this
that?
market. I didn't
Men
realize
are
people paid that
perverts,
much
man.
money. I'm
Men
like,
are perverts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people.
it's stuck forever.
Yeah.
It's a market for it. I'm a capitalist. If it's a market for it, people willing to pay.
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta think like a business person at a point.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
I may
what
not
I be trying
agree
to
with the
tell
lifestyle,
people.
but I understand it from a money perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I said, they could charge anything for that DM, bro. They could
Yeah.
literally charge anything. Like they could literally say you could purchase this DM
So
for
you
like
telling me these chicks
$50.
making 144? They just not grinding hard enough. That's what it sounds like. What y'all saying to me?
Yeah,
That's what it
that's
sounds like.
exactly
Yeah.
bro. They're late, and here's the thing: they're lazy, and it's to the point where, like I said, I be seeing dudes like y'all see it. We be on Facebook and all that joints we used to go to school with, or even just other joints. I be seeing dudes, oh, you're beautiful, oh, you sexy, and I'm like, bro, are you horny right now? Like, is you bored?
They always thirst.
Yeah, and I'm just like, bro, like I'm sorry. Like if I see something that I like, okay, I might like your picture or heart it, but then I'm gonna slide in your DMs and I'm gonna see what's up. If I don't get no response, I'm gonna keep it moving.
Okay, man.
Yeah. But like they said, you know the saying, money talks though.
Yeah,
Money
you know what I'm saying, nigga. Listen, you ain't got to worry about me being no Jabari out here, okay? That nigga Jabari is a jabroni.
Oh my God, we talking about Jabari?
Jabari is a jabroni.
Man, save Jabari punk ass for Sunday, man. We gotta
Oh,
get
man.
to this cinema.
All right, so let's talk about this. That was a good conversation.
That
I
was
didn't
good
want to interrupt it.
Yeah.
You start talking about the FBI. I was like, all right, bro, we got to chill on that one. Bring that down. We're on the level 10. I need that down to like a 3 to the 4. Like, let's bring that down.
Exactly.
All right, man. So we're gonna just talk about top 5 Christmas movies. So we'll let the guests go first. We'll start at number 5, Mr. Jones or MT.
What you want to do? You go first, MT.
All right. So, number 5, man. I feel like it doesn't get its credit, maybe because it goes through the seasons, but let's talk about it, man. Step Brothers, okay? I gotta throw that at number 5.
Oh my God! Where's the DJ Clue bomb? We need to drop that bomb. Okay. Step Brothers at number 5. Okay, well, I guess.
It kind of is a holiday movie.
Here's the thing.
It's sort of in the holiday stuff.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I can get it, but I guess you're sort of reaching on that one. That's you missed a fantastic on that one. I want to say,
Bro,
want to give you
when the family broke up, when he was throwing all the presents and everything, all that was around Christmas time. Come on, man, don't do that to Step Brothers.
Oh my God! So now we can name movies. There's
You can have Die Hard there.
So I won't say Die Hard. Remember, Mr. You can't. Die Hard is not. Die Hard is officially a Christmas movie based on his standards.
Yes.
Yep.
It is. But my standards, neither one is a fucking Christmas movie. Continue.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Don't ask anybody in the chat. Don't ask me.
It can have Die Hard can happen Thanksgiving. It'd be the same.
Only the real thing. Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Die Hard can happen Thanksgiving. Yakamoto was retiring. Okay, you can have a retirement party in April. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my God.
Carl Winslow ain't say Merry Christmas.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying. Continue, MT. Number 4.
All right.
Go ahead,
Jones, go with your number 5. Who you got at number 5? We're going to do a round.
My number 5 is Out of Habit because I used to watch this every year. But as I got older, I'm like, this is really a bad movie, but I love it. Based on my Christmas songs this year, if y'all follow me on YouTube or Instagram,
Christmas Story.
Christmas Story is number 5.
Exactly.
Christmas Story. Okay. That's a good one.
A Christmas Story. All right, what's your number 5?
All right, Tay, go with it. You want to go?
Yeah, I'll go. My number 5 will be Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
That's a classic. My number 5, I put Scrooge. That's a classic.
I was thinking about that. I was
Scrooge.
like, but there's so many.
That's a
There's
classic.
so many versions of it though. That's the
I know
only
the
thing
version. Yeah, there is so many versions. What's the version? They had one that came out in the 90s.
that was the Bill Murray joint. Yeah, I know
the Bill Murray one. It slipped my mind.
Yeah, I remember that.
All right, man. All right, number 4. Who you got number 4, MT? I don't know. Is he playing freeze tag or he just standing still?
You're it.
Okay, yeah, freeze tag on it.
All right.
I hit the black movie scratch. Yeah. Yeah, this is me, MT. This is how I got here. Let me tell you the backstory.
You funny. You funny as shit for that one. All right, number 4 for me is going to be. This is like a recent one. Yeah. Well, this is my hot take.
Oh, he came out. Just come back in, MT.
All right, my number 4 is going to be Just Friends with Ryan Reynolds.
Ooh. Okay, that's actually not a bad Christmas movie. I don't put that.
That's my rom-com chick flick for the ladies.
That'd be more of my honorable mentions, lower tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's
y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we good.
All right.
What's your number 4? Mm-hmm.
Merry Christmas, nigga. Okay. All right. Friday after that. Okay. Hate you, nigga.
I can't hate that one.
I can't hate that one.
All right, man. All right, man. You this dude about to name every movie that just had Christmas somewhere in the movie.
Hey, nah, bro. Friday after next was. They got robbed by Santa Claus.
I put that more in my honorable mentions, but because the reason I said it because it's more of a known for the comedy, not for being a Christmas movie. But I get what you're saying, even though it probably
can't that hard over that. And Santa was the villain. They took the Rollie. They took
Come
the
on, man.
Rollie.
Come on, man. They did a
Listen,
heist during a
no,
Christmas
not the
party, bro.
Rollie.
During a
Now,
Christmas
now
party,
niggas
man.
are stolen.
Bruce Willis
Okay?
came in and saved the day, man. Are you serious, man? It's a Christmas
Die
party.
Hard could
Listen,
have
They
happened
drinking
in March.
and eggnog and some Russian villain with
Die
a
Hard
thick
could have happened
Russian
in June.
Eastern
Hold on,
Europe
listen.
accent trying to take over. Come on,
A
man.
Nah,
July
come on.
4th Die Hard would have been fire.
Yeah,
Huh?
it would have. But listen,
Die Hard
okay.
July
First of
4th
all,
would've
there
been
was
fire.
more memorable lines from Friday After Next. Okay, no, not
Oh
the
my
Rollie. Now
I
it's
don't
a
know about that.
Stoli, nigga. It's a Stoli. Now
I
give
don't
it
know
up.
over Yippee motherfucker. I don't know over that. Especially when Alan Rickman said it.
All right, man.
Fix
We go.
it for, nigga. Man, you see
Okay,
she beat you.
that's your number 4. That's your list. You want down that hill. All right, tell you number 4.
Number 4 for me is A Wonderful Life.
A Wonderful Life. Okay.
Oh my goodness, you watch your shit black and white. I like
Exactly.
it.
Man, my
No,
man.
my man Georgie. I remember that on
Menace to Society.
Menace to
How do you
Society.
feel? Fine.
Bro, I lied to you. I
He
lied
hit
to
the
you
laugh.
not.
Yeah, Menace to Society.
Yeah.
I lied to you not. Since I've been, I think how old was I? Like 8 years old. I lied to you not. My father has literally played that movie every freaking Christmas. Every Christmas.
Let me tell you something.
It's like wrapped in my freaking brain every goddamn time.
All right. So my number 4, I'm gonna go with what? Miracle on 34th Street. That's probably the safe pick. I'm going with Miracle. Yeah.
Okay.
That's an old one. I'm going with the classics. I'm gonna get a little bit more modern in my top 3.
Yeah.
One is full with action packed. That's all I'm gonna say. One of the best. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't at me. Die Hard is still a Christmas movie.
No, it's
All
not.
right.
It is.
It's
Don't
not,
stop hating,
bro.
man.
That
It
Hard
had
could
to
have
go on the
happened 4th of
Christmas
July.
party, man.
Crap, that Hard would have been a better movie 4th of July.
Nah, Christmas made it better, bro. It was just Christmas, man. Where you gonna get everybody together, man? Come on, it's a Christmas party, man. Corporate, come on, man.
Carl Winslow ain't care about no Christmas.
Oh my god.
Pretty much.
Well, if you ain't hear my number 4 MT, I put Just Friends with Ryan Reynolds.
Okay.
Okay, that you entitled to. Well, Just Friends is a little too high, but that's your personal preference.
All right, man. Number 3
It's
for
a real
me.
Christmas movie.
Yeah. All right, man.
You taking shots, man.
All right, man. Hey, look though. Number 3 for me. You know what I'm saying? Something I make sure I watch once, around the Christmas season and everything. Even though I'm not even gonna lie, this actor is terrible. You already know what I'm about to say. This nigga was either a governor or a senator. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jingle All the Way.
That's my number 3. That is my number 3.
Number 3.
Sinbad was
Turbo Man.
Turtle Man. Turtle Man. I love you. Sinbad did this fucking thing on that movie.
He did.
Okay. Crap, he stole my
My
thunder.
man Tom Arnold with all the cheats.
Hey, he stole my
still
thunder, man. I think we all gonna have to say the same thing for number 3, but it's good.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mr. Jones.
I already said it. Jingle All the Way, man.
I was gonna say that it was my number 3, but you know what I mean.
That's all about Turbo Man.
Mine is Jingle All the Way. So number 3. Thanks for raining on the parade, MT.
Right.
Thanks.
That's right. All right, well, y'all go ahead and name number 2.
I'm joking with you. I'm joking,
name
bro.
number 2. Go ahead and name number 2.
Oh, I got a whole different.
Go ahead, Ted. What's your number 3?
How the
Got
Grinch
Jingle All the Way too. Just join the gang. Just be a follower.
What
Jingle
is
All the
it?
Way.
I had How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Which one?
Okay.
Jim Carrey? Or the
No, the Jim Carrey joint.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. I had Grinch at number 2 on my list.
Oh,
Grinch.
okay.
That was number 2. I watch that every year for Christmas.
Mhm. Yeah. Number 2 might be my hot take. I ain't even
I was going.
I'm
Really,
gonna
my
tell y'all
number
right
2.
now. Number 2.
Really, my number 2 is Die Hard, but I mean, it's not really a Christmas movie.
Honorable mention.
I want. It's still one of the best Christmas movie of all time.
Oh my God, Die Hard 2 is more Christmas.
That's because you're not real, bro. Only the real think Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Die Hard 2 is more Christmas.
Come on, man. Tell you, we real over here. We know Die Hard is a real. Come on, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna watch that tonight. Just be.
Go ahead and see what I'm saying. It's
Hey,
like,
look,
damn,
man.
this could have happened in April.
All right, man. So my number two, y'all ready?
Yep.
It's Elf.
Ooh.
Oh, Elf is in my honorable mention. That was in my honorable mention.
You know what I'm saying? With Will Ferrell, it's Elf, man. You can't, come on, man. You can't deny that greatness in that movie.
You sit on a throne of lies.
Exactly.
I wrote that line.
Number
Yeah.
2 for me will be Home Alone 2, Lost in New York.
Nigga,
Wow.
man.
I'm curious to see what your
That was my number one.
is.
That was my
That's
number
my
one.
number
Home
one.
Alone. That was my number one.
You
Hey,
know,
man,
you know how much I love Home Alone 2
Home
too.
Alone.
You know, I quoted line for line. You've been smooching with
I
everybody.
thought Home Alone is like a
Johnny,
whole
L,
like
Leo, Little Mo with the skippy leg, Cheeks, Bodie Bob, Cliff.
Little Mo with the gimpy leg.
You've been smooching with everybody, baby. Yeah, Home Alone
I
2.
had Home Alone at number one.
Just the scene and
I had that in my
everything.
head.
Rockefeller Center, man. That was just pure 90s Christmas in New York.
His father had to sell dope or something, bro. He
Yeah.
had a whole
Yeah.
family to Paris, man. I don't know how you did that, man.
CIA contractor.
He a CIA contractor. Okay, he was moving. He's moving the dope in the.
Like the first
And the
movie, the
dope
first movie was a trial one to see if he
president
survived by himself.
was in that movie too.
Who?
And the goat.
You borging on us, bro. You borging.
I know.
Borging.
Yeah.
Can anybody lip read? What is he saying? I'm joking.
Got him. Hold on. Can y'all hear me
I'm
now?
messing with you. Yeah, we get you.
Can y'all hear
That's
me?
better. Much better.
All right, my
You
bad.
sound
All right. My bad, y'all. Apologies, man. I'm still at work, so.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
you cool, bro.
And so, but yeah, man, Trump. That's what I said. Trump was in Home Alone too.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was.
He was.
Mm-hmm.
Ducky
Yeah, man.
Short.
But that's my number one.
Yeah, I had Home Alone at number one. That was my number one, man.
Mm-hmm.
Who you got at number one, Tay?
Actually, I did have Home Alone 2. as
Okay,
my
man. I think, bro, if you was a '90s kid, you had to like Home Alone, bro.
Yeah,
I think that's
Home
like
Alone
a '90s kid like stereotype. Like certain things is just.
But my number 2 would have. I think my number 2 would have shocked everybody. I don't think nobody would have thought of this.
What was your number 2?
Gremlins.
The Gremlins?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, number one to me probably because I just watched it for the first time 2 years ago and I love that movie. It had to be Elf. I like Elf, man.
Elf is a good one.
Elf is hilarious.
Yeah.
Elf is hilarious. Now, if I had an honorable mention, I had to say all the claymation ones that came before us, man. Like Charlie Brown Christmas and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Can I tell you an honorable mention is it's a Christmas movie, but it's sort of like a crime. Somewhat, it's funny. Bad Santa. I sort of like Bad Santa.
Oh, Bad Santa up there too. Ooh.
Yeah, that's in my honorable mentions. That's a very underrated Christmas.
It's top 10. It's top 10.
It's very underrated. Bad Santa.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here's one. I don't know. I mean, it's a super. I mean, it's kind
And
of like
is in my honorable mentions. I moved it out because someone won't be, you know what I mean, saying it's not a real movie, but it's actually real.
Yeah.
I mean, for a moderate joke.
Also,
go ahead.
I was just gonna say an honorable mention, man. That will probably be in my list within like the next year or two. Is Jingle Jangle, man. That's a hell of a movie.
I've never seen it. I heard it's good though.
It's amazing. Great message behind it. Good acting. Everything.
Yeah.
I had another movie in my honorable. I had The Best Man Holiday. I don't know if that.
I had that in mine too.
I had that in my honorable mention.
Chestnut plays Superman. I'm sorry.
Nah. I rock with what's that joint that had Morris Chestnut, Gabriel Union, Charlie Murphy.
He said Gabriel Union, Charlie Murphy. Wasn't that this Christmas?
Chestnut.
What about Full Christmases?
That's decent,
that wasn't bad. That wasn't that bad. That's not. I don't think that's top 10 worthy. That's a sleeper movie. It wasn't that bad though.
Yeah.
And then you got Christmas Vacation. That's another one.
Oh, that's a classic.
Yeah,
that's a classic. It was better than the second one. The second one wasn't that good though.
Yeah.
The third one was better than the second. Yeah.
What about the Tim Allen joint?
Hey, fuck that nigga.
Damn, man, get my shit.
Underrated one too. I think a Family Man with Nicolas Cage wasn't bad.
Yeah.
That wasn't bad.
My man Don Cheadle out there.
I got his one is from the 90s, so it's gonna be kind of cheesy. A lot of people forgot Batman Returns was a damn Christmas
Oh
movie.
my God.
All right.
Hey.
On that note,
All right. Y'all
I
got
gotta
to
get
kill me
back.
with these.
I
It's
appreciate
sort of
y'all.
in the Christmas universe, but it's not a Christmas movie.
It was a Christmas movie. It was a Christmas movie.
All right,
So-
so what's up, brothers?
So Edward
I'll see y'all
Scissorhands
later.
should be a Christmas movie.
Or Mean Girls.
Edward Scissorhands was during around the Christmas time.
Yeah, ever since it was around.
Harry Potter. How about Harry Potter?
Oh my God, man, y'all.
Harry Potter was at Christmas.
Yeah. But all right, man, I gotta get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all.
All right, man. Take
All right,
care,
man.
man.
All right.
Get back to work, man. When you told him you did a fake cough, like you had to go home for a quick second.
No, I just walked up out of there, nigga. I don't gotta tell nobody what I'm doing. I
Balls.
just go and do it.
Balls.
Yeah.
Hey, nah, he like, all right, boss. I'm on my way, boss. Okay, boss. Come on. I'm joking.
Nah, no Michael Clark Duncan here.
Oh man.
Yes, sir, boss.
Rest
Okay,
in
boss.
peace.
I get back to
Rest in
work.
peace.
All
Rest in peace.
right, bro. Take care, man.
All right.
Man.
But yeah, that's pretty much the top 5 Christmas movies, man.
Nah, man, you sleeping on Die, man.
I ain't sleep. Die Hard's a great movie. I'm just saying it could happen at any point of the year. It'd be the same plot and everything.
But it was during a Christmas party. That's what you leaving out.
They
See?
say Merry Christmas once.
They did say Merry Christmas, man. They did like a Christmas toast, if I'm not.
So why is the tagline of Yippee Ki motherfucker instead of Yippee Ki Merry Christmas motherfucker? And you know what? Alan Rickman is one of my favorite villains ever in a movie too. So it kind of hurts me to say that. To be honest with you. Rest in peace, Alan Rickman. That dude was a beast as Hans Gruber.
What's another one? Santa Claus Coming to Town. That's another one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a classic though, but that'd be one. I had Jack Frost.
Jack Frost.
Honorable mention. Not the Michael Keaton killing Jake Frost.
I know. Yeah, that worst Christmas movie is a whole nother list, man. I remember Goldberg was in the Christmas movie.
Yeah, that Santa Claus. I know exactly.
Mm-hmm. And then the one with Tony Soprano. Yikes.
Yes.
With Ben Affleck. Oh my God, why they do Gandolfini like that?
Oh, I was about to say, I'm happy y'all said part 2 because part 1. Oh my goodness. Now that I think about it, Home Alone 1 might be the most overrated holiday movie.
Home Alone, what?
Home Alone 1.
Yeah, Home Alone 1 had some good traps on Home Alone 1 though.
No, Home Alone 1 was good. Home Alone 2 was just the sequel was better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But part 1 is the most cheesiest fucking Christmas movie that I could think of.
I ain't gonna lie. Number 2 though, Marv John carried number 2. I ain't gonna lie to you. That new Marv.
Yeah.
I mean, Joe Pepsi, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Marv carried that joint.
Yeah, because I was sitting there. I was like, I had to rewatch it because I watched it. I was like, yo, part 1 is like this is kind of overrated. Now that you think about it,
part 1 could have been better, man. Part 2, everything about part 1, part 2 just made it so much better, blew it up.
Yeah, because it was like no context. Like it was just, we're just gonna leave them there. In Chicago, in the winter, while all y'all niggas at the airport, and y'all realize it, and y'all just now realize it on the flight. You sit there like, what the hell's Kevin?
And then the first one, they act like they didn't even miss the damn boy. And the second one, at least they try to find him.
Yeah, that's true.
It was like, yeah, you home, bro. You'll be there when we get back.
Yeah, like
you know what I mean?
That's the typical don't touch shit while we out the house.
You feel me?
I still don't get how you not notice your son on the flight. I don't know, bro. I mean, if you bring like actual logic to it, you like, nah, that didn't make sense.
Nah, he would have been in foster care by the time that movie ended.
That's why
child protection would have got them when they got off the flight.
He is CIA operative. He did it on purpose.
Yeah.
So, let me see if it works out. You ever heard the theory that Kevin McAllister ended up becoming a dude from Saul?
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Oh
it's like one of those movie conspiracy theories because he got so good with traps that he became Jigsaw.
Yeah,
like, literally.
But I mean, if y'all had the Christmas spirit, if y'all wanted to see something cool with Macaulay Culkin, I think like a year or two ago, he did like some jump with Angry Video Game Nerd, and he actually played all the Home Alone games for the first time.
Yeah,
That was pretty dope. I mean, shout out to him. He got his little come up. He got the little agent jump from Disney Channel and all that. He living his life. So shout out to him.
Okay.
Cause I thought Drugs was gonna get him. Drugs had him for a long time.
They did. Yeah.
Shout out to him and Orlando Brown, man. They winners in 2020 to me.
Yeah, because he did bounce back after that whole thing he had.
Yeah, look, me living out Vegas, I know a lot about Orlando Brown. Wink, wink, but that's crazy. I'm glad he's doing all right.
Yeah, that's
All
crazy.
right, man. What else can we talk about? Anything else on your mind?
Man, enjoy y'all Christmas with your family, man. Y'all have a good one, man.
Yeah, man. We got to do a tinfoil podcast, bro. We got to just talk about put the tinfoil Scully on. It's like, yeah, man.
Oh, definitely. I'm all down for that. We probably
That'd be a dope podcast.
Do that a late night.
That's gonna be out there be a real late night.
Yeah, the weirdest argument I had with somebody who believed that the Earth was flat, and then they just wouldn't listen to what I'm saying, like that examples. I was like, you know what? I can't. At the point, you gotta be like, you know what? This is a circular argument. It's not going nowhere.
The whole thing is just go in the ocean since it's 80% and keep going and see if you fall eventually.
Well, it's another easy way you could tell. Like, if you're in your backyard, you put a stick in the ground and draw a circle. You'll see that the sun reflections going in a circular. That's how we got if y'all didn't know how the clock formation. If you look at an analog clock, that's the way the sun moves throughout the day. You didn't know that. If you didn't.
Size fair champion.
Yeah, I'm letting you know that's how it is. or when you go to like, say for example, you go to like a body of water, let's just say like a bay or something like somebody in there, and you see the ships disappear over the horizon. That's because of the curvature. Like it's like so many like examples you can give in like real life situation. Like
the Earth ain't flat, pizza is flat.
So where did the water go? Did the water just fall off the end, or is like a force field is keeping it? I gotta ask all these questions just to like troll.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I tell you, I guess.
From the guy who died, Tay.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God. Yes,
he's a guy who passed away off doing that. Proving
all right.
Earth.
And then we
can end it after this.
Yeah. Your man literally built a rocket, right?
Mm-hmm.
To shoot up in the atmosphere, like literally just shoot up to prove that the world was flat. Guess what his ass did?
What?
He died.
That's not funny. That's not funny.
That's why I want to laugh, but you know what I mean? Some people are so stubborn, it even cost them their life. Like,
yeah. In the rocket.
At least they ain't lie about a child getting stuck there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, man. Bro, there's so many examples we give the Earth is circular. I can keep going for days.
I think they had the video, but I think they pulled it. Like you saw the joint go up, and it went straight down.
I'm sorry, the world ain't Lito's pizza. That's all I got.
So if I was on the Empire State Building at the top of it, I should be able to see the monument.
We are not on the Death Star. We are not in Star Wars. Stop it. There's no force. There's no force to use on this shit.
Oh my God, yeah, we can have a whole pod on this, man.
Hey, bro, it's like so many ways, bro. I can tell people so many ways. I'm like, bro, it's like.
Yeah, that's one of them things I never will believe in.
Man, I mean, there's a lot of YouTube heads on there, bro, talking about it. Like,
now, things I do believe in, we'll talk about that another time.
Oh, you believe in Bigfoot? UFO?
No, Bigfoot is in Pennsylvania. I used to follow him on Twitter.
It's possible.
I'm not going to follow me on Twitter.
Okay, I'm not against Bigfoot. I believe in the concept. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. You give me evidence, I'm more than welcome to listen to it.
I mean, Pennsylvania Bigfoot had a whole Instagram channel.
But it's possible. No, I'm not saying because there are creatures like we don't know about. There's plenty of species we just not.
Yeah, because they all under the sea. They all under the sea, bro.
Yeah, I still think it's a damn Magnodon, some damn weird.
Bro, you know we haven't even explored like what 20% of the ocean.
That's what I'm saying.
Like we haven't even just explored most of the ocean.
Yeah, 80% of our Earth is ocean. Man,
they just found out like certain creatures is still alive. Oh well,
it's still land we ain't discovered yet, with indigenous people just living there.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm just waiting for Godzilla ass to pop up one good time.
The things that true, I believe, is stuff like propaganda, and they call it a conspiracy, but like the reason why JFK died for real.
Oh yeah,
Stuff
yeah,
like
Oh,
that.
yeah, yeah.
oh, well,
But that's actual legal document. So that
Yeah, I
really
don't.
won't get us
Yeah,
in
you know,
trouble.
what I mean, I don't believe the Irishman point of view, but I think it happened similar than that.
well, yeah, the JF Kennedy, it had to be two shooters, but
Yeah.
we're not going to talk about it. But
Yeah.
we're not going. I
But
can
the
go
thing
into
is,
evidence. Behind it.
where's the other? Who's the other shooter? Was it mafia or was it government or was it they both?
Somebody said it was
See, that's
one.
the
I
thing.
saw one documentary. They said it was an accident from one of the Secret
One of
Service
the
guys
Secret Service.
who
Yeah.
fell over with his gun, his automatic gun. He was already shot, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But they said he got killed by 2 caliber bullets. Like
Yeah.
that's why they say it had to be a second shooter. That's why
Yeah,
the
'cause
evidence don't add up.
dude, and then he missed a bullet. It's still in the street out there in Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man, it was so much evidence. It was like, oh man.
Because you got that, and you got the you know, I guess now the secret's out now about the Princess Diana thing too. So it's like, you know, those are like the two top joints right now, for real, for
I
real.
know
they
people
killed
believe Martin
her.
Luther King assassination too. He was killed by more than one shooter.
He wasn't killed by a shooter. He was actually killed in the hospital. He
Hospital.
No, I'm talking about. No, they were saying it had to be more than one person that trying to kill him because they set it up. They had like military experts, like if they was going to do the assassination, how they would do it. They said it would have to be at least a 2-man team to do it. Couldn't be one person to do it. Like you know how they blame it on one person. He's like, he said, nah, it couldn't be one person.
Now, one thing that ain't a conspiracy, they try to make a conspiracy, is Malcolm X though. Ain't no
Oh yeah,
government.
yeah.
His own people did that.
Yeah. I know a lot of people that won't admit that, but I'm not going because I know people in the nation, so they get mad.
Me too. Shout
They
out
get
to
mad. They get mad if you say that, bro. They get mad at me.
They do. I mean, shout out to all of them. I mean, I respect you. I respect Juma. I respect the prayers and all of that. But let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Jealousy would kill Malcolm X. Jealousy killed Malcolm X.
But you gotta bring context.
When he went to Mecca, he got messed up, man. He was like, wow, it's white Muslims out here, and there's all these different people.
Yeah, but you gotta bring context. Who would benefit the most killing Malcolm X? I asked this question, like, had to be somebody in it, and I'm not gonna blame anybody. I'm not gonna speak. It had to be somebody in the organization. I'm not saying him. I know everybody said it was the CIA, FBI.
I mean, to be honest, the Ali movie kind of gave you hints too.
Yeah,
The Ali movie dropped a little bit of gems on that joint too.
Well, you got bring context. And the FBI was in all those organizations. They was in the civil rights organization.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about in the beginning with the Black Panthers. Yeah, but that's a whole other story.
They broke up the Black Panthers, bro. They had so this all they did was like what they did was the FBI would catch somebody in your organization who they felt was weak, like who couldn't do the let's say jail time or something. Get them to flip for them. That's all they did. That's all the FBI did.
Or Sankofa, or they just kill you and say you was armed.
Yeah, they lock up like if you was a member of the Panthers, they lock you up like, hey man, looking at about 20 years, man. If you just do this little favor for us, just slip us a little in, we'll let you sell drugs. We'll look the other way.
Yeah,
like they was like
the same thing with the mafia. The same thing with the mafia. Like bringing them bringing that RICO crime was the greatest thing they ever did. That was a cheat code for them to bring down the mafia, the RICO crime.
Oh no, they needed the RICO, bro. Those mafia, they weren't getting no serious time, bro. They was out like 3 years, bro.
Not even 3 years.
Back in the day, people don't realize.
RICO.
Yeah, before the RICO, like if you got caught selling drugs, bro, you was not in jail that long, bro.
Nah, but
you weren't in jail.
RICO, it was another story. That's when
people be in jail. What 2 years? Be out in like 2 years, bro. And then you looking for you.
I think the max you doing is a year 8 months. That's a max.
Certain people they took that because you gotta remember Capone got taken down in the 1920s, bro.
Yeah,
they got him for tax evasion.
Yeah, they did that to build a case.
They
had no
case. He snitched on himself because he was in there like, you know what I mean? He got all these millions of dollars, but he's like, I can't prove where the money came. Oh, we can't prove it? Tax. he snitched on himself.
Now, then after that, they just gave him a max penalty, try to keep him build a case.
Keep it real, Capone was not the smartest man in history. He just was a hustler at the right time.
Yeah, he was.
It was like the perfect time, though. You got that.
I'm about to say we all knew who the real mastermind was. It was Lucky. Yeah. When he created commission and all of that. But we'll talk about the history of the mafia one day.
Man, it's so much I can talk about. I'm like, I don't want to go on too much.
Yeah. But when like Paul Castellano started taking over and all of that, and then he got killed in Gotti, that's when the mafia really started dying because Gotti was just too much out there.
Yeah, man. A lot of people in the mob start snitching. on
He,
him.
he made it glorified for the new generation. He was like the new generation Godfather.
Yeah.
The Godfather is what really changed the mafia from old school to what it is today. That movie really influenced a lot of people, even people that was in the mob, to hold they swagger different and everything.
That's true.
All right, man.
Oh yeah,
And
I'm talking
we
about
also got another important announcement. We got somebody's birthday coming up. Go ahead and state your birthday. The Christmas baby. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man.
That'll
You the
be
Christmas
me.
baby.
That'll be me.
your birthday on Christmas.
Yeah, my birthday on Christmas.
Yeah, he was born on
Friday.
Christmas. Is this double dipping guy? He get Christmas gifts and a birthday gift, man.
Not anymore. Not
I'm messing
anymore.
with you, bro. I'm
Not
messing with you.
anymore. That went out the window after I turned like 16.
All right, man. We probably gonna end this. We probably gonna end this. I know everybody got time. They just got off work, spent time with the family.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but man, happy birthday! I can't even tell you Merry Christmas. Happy birthday is more important.
Merry
man.
Christmas. Merry
Another year around the sun, man. Many, many more. You done made it in 2020. Congratulations.
Merry Christmas.
Thank
You
you.
still look like you're like 60. I'm gonna say you turn 50. Say you look like one of those old heads that keep talking about how he was the man back in 1996. You look like one of those uncles.
Wow.
You that drunk uncle that always want to fight, right? I must.
Oh man.
Don't be that uncle. Don't be that uncle.
See y'all Sunday, man. We gotta continue these pickups Sunday morning, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. We lost it. We took a L this week.
Yeah, we took a L.
Yeah, man. I'm about to say, hey, look, we gotta win.
Me and Tay got in a couple arguments because he went against two of my picks that would have got us the win. But you know what I mean. But
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I did.
Reveal that Sunday. Reveal that Sunday.
Yeah. I'm not mad. I'm like, bro, we still what? What is it? 8-5-1?
8-6
Yeah,
on
8-6-1. Pretty much, if we win out, it's a tie.
Yeah, that's
all y'all need is one. So y'all
yeah.
gotta think about what y'all need when y'all win. What we gonna do, man? If y'all win.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah,
if we win this week, next week, I'm doing all hot takes. I'm gonna say like some wild, like the Jets will beat the.
Also, too, I started to study tape too. So all the hot takes and all the things we said right and wrong throughout the season, they will be revealed and exposed.
Oh man, we gotta do another episode of 2020. Well, the best and worst of 2020.
Oh, we are. We're gonna do that with our wrap-up show. Definitely, we're gonna do football.
We gotta tell you what his top 5 college football ranking picks in the NFL. Only nigga I know they have an undefeated team at number 3 or something like that.
I think put Ohio State at number 1. That's it.
Only in Tay eyes. But thanks everybody for watching, and tell the people how they can find you.
All right, man. You can also find us on Facebook, Too Much Show Debate Group. Make sure y'all check us out there where we be constantly debating live, all of us. Also, you can check us out on Periscope. You can check us out here on Facebook Live, 8:10 Sunday morning, my time, 11:10 Sunday morning, your time, where we do the pickups and everything. And that's what we got right now. And make sure y'all check out our YouTube 2021. We're doing big things there.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. Peace and Head Grease. You can find us on Spotify. We're probably gonna do another episode. We're gonna take Christmas off. I mean,
yes.
Plus we got somebody's birthday. We do a birthday roast. Tay every year. We roast him on his birthday. That's our tradition.
That's
in our circle. Yeah. We just roast you. I would say a little joke, but I'm gonna save it for your birthday / Christmas. You gonna get these jokes, nigga. You gonna get these jokes.
I'm expecting. You already know I'm expecting it. You already know that. So
don't take it personal. We aim for the juggler. We going for the kill.
I can't wait to see this.
I would do a live stream, but we just do it on the chat, man. I ain't gonna roast you. We might. That actually might be a good idea next year. We might just bring jokes and so just roast you for the whole.
Hey, I'm down with it. You know me.
That's actually a good idea. I didn't think about that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bro. And we got some other shows ideas we try to do in 2021. We'll let y'all know about it.
Yes,
sir. More movies.
Yeah, definitely.
More movies.
Yeah.
All right. Take care. Peace and Head Grease. Everybody, I wish y'all a Merry Christmas. Enjoy it with your family. And whatever you do, fellas out there, make sure you find that nice woman to secure that PS5 and Xbox. We rooting for you. City Boys and up. I'm messing with you.
The whole stimulus. Go ahead, spend that money on the system you can't buy games for yet. Go ahead.
Oh man,
Man, that $600 drop. You know, people gonna be buying PS5s and Xbox left and right with no game.
Wait till February. Wait till January, February, man. That's all.
Exactly.
Unless you go play Madden 21 or 2K forever.
All right, people.
All
All right, man. Peace. We're going to end this. All right.